Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're a family of 5 like us, you'll know all about the eternal hunt for affordable accommodation where you don't have to sacrifice the fun factor. Well, today we're reviewing our latest Thrifty family adventure, a stay on the Daisy Decker bus at Hollym Holiday Park in East Yorkshire. We started the holiday with a little bit of mischief.
Just go get on the bus then, guys. You can see the bus. What else is there if you're not getting on the bus?
We told our 3 it was time to get on the Daisy Decker bus to go on our holiday. We're on here to go on holiday.
I don't know where. Oh my God! Tell me, is this our caravan? Yeah! Are we staying here?
Who's driving?
Oh my God! Oh my God! It's gonna be driving.
Not going anywhere. This is our caravan. This is where we're staying.
Their little faces were a picture of confusion and then absolute delight when we said, "We're here. This bus is our holiday." It set the tone for a really fun, novelty-filled break. So, was it just a gimmick, or did it deliver as a proper value for money base for our family of 5? Let's get on board and find out. First up, space and cost. This was a huge win. For around £150 a night, which for a family of 5 is really competitive, we got a full, unique experience. A quick tip, message Hollym Holiday Park directly on Facebook to check availability and book. You might pay more through a third-party agent, so going direct is the thrifty way to do it. Inside, no sofa beds needed. It sleeps up to 5 with 3 ready-made bunk beds at the front upstairs and a double bed at the back. A proper bed for everyone, which is a rare find. The kitchen has everything you would want to cater, and you will find a generous welcome pack with some treats and goodies. I'd categorise the toilet and shower room as sufficient. Just a note, pets aren't allowed on the bus itself, but the site has other options like touring pitches, caravans and tent spaces that do allow pets. The real magic, especially for the kids, was the Bus-ness of it all. The driver's seat was an absolute magnet for hours of pretend play.
I'm just starting it. We shall take turns being the driver.
We loved meal times in the booths, which gave it a proper diner feel. And we spent most of our downtime at the back of the bus, getting cosy by the gas burner, watching DVDs on the built-in player. They even have a small collection of family films. As usual, we took a small collection of games to keep us busy on the evening. Outside, our bus had its own little enclosed garden with some decking and swings. It was fantastic to let them play right outside the door. You can imagine this being even better in the summer with a couple of chairs. There's also a park on site and plenty of space for kids to run around. The holiday park has recently been taken over and is developing, so it's worth following them on Facebook to see what new activities they're adding. You're not isolated here. A short walk down the lane is the Plough Inn at Hollym. It was a great family-friendly spot for an evening. The kids were welcome, there's a pool table, and they were happy to show the football. We just had drinks, but reviews consistently praise its hearty, home-cooked pub food and friendly atmosphere. Come then. And for a fantastic budget-friendly morning out, we drove a few minutes down the road to Skirlington Market. Held on Saturdays and bank holidays, it's a proper old-school market with a brilliant atmosphere. We found everything from fresh local produce and garden plants to toys, tools and all sorts of curiosities. The kids loved the buzz and we picked up a few real bargains. It's an absolute must if your stay coincides with the market day. And obviously, don't forget to go on the iconic Skirlington Helter Skelter slide. our proper days out, we headed along the coast. First up, Hornsea, a classic thrifty family day out. We always find it easy to find free on-street parking at these kinds of places, a win already. Hornsea has a lovely promenade for a long walk, a huge sandy beach for treasure hunting, and that traditional seaside vibe. There's also Hornsea Freeport, an affordable shopping village that sells mainly clothes and shoes with a couple of places to eat. I used to enjoy going here as a kid as there was a greater variety of shops and some activities, but I would give this a miss nowadays as it seems to have gone a bit downhill. Are you going to tickle its teeth? In the other direction, we have Withernsea. This town feels like a step back in time in the best way. The star attraction is the lighthouse, right in the middle of town. You can climb it for amazing views over the coast. The Hull and East Riding Museum inside is included in the ticket, a nice little bonus. Although we gave it a miss on this occasion, preferring to spend our money on fish and chips at the nearby Lifeboat Cafe, which was reasonably priced and had us all well fed for under £20. And you can't miss the famous pier. Although long dismantled, the towers remain for an iconic view. Back across the road from there is a nice area for the kids to play while you sit and have your fish and chips or mess around with their toys they've purchased from the typical seaside stalls. It was the perfect space for ours to do a few laps on their scooters that we took along with us. And no seaside adventure is complete without a trip to the arcades. The kids love the 2p machines here, and there's plenty of variety of games to play, such as the air hockey, which we always enjoy. Unless you get really lucky, it'll take a lot of tickets to save up to get anything decent from the shop there, as is quite typical with these places. We try and steer clear of the ticket winning game and get the kids on the machines that will be good value in themselves. Overall, we enjoyed our trip to Withernsea. Again, it's budget friendly, packed with character, and perfect for a few hours of exploration. Your nearest city is Hull, which has lots of famous places such as the Deep and the Humber Bridge to visit. This is our hometown, so we gave that a miss, although on the way home we did pop into East Park for some more free fun, which we would recommend for a day out if you don't know the area. There's also Woodford Leisure Centre right next to it, and this might be your best bet if you're wanting to go swimming whilst on holiday. We went to the leisure centre in Withernsea, which we found decent enough though. If you want to explore the East Coast in general, there's plenty of little places to stop off and explore the beaches nearby. We found this little beach at Easington, which was also fun to run around and was quite peaceful. There's the nearby nature reserve Spurn Point, which we didn't make it to this time, and if you don't mind driving a bit further, you're not too far from Bridlington, Scarborough, Filey, a bit further up north. Now, back to the Daisy Decker. We went in mid-February, and I have to be honest about one thing. The Daisy Decker is a vintage bus, so it's not as insulated as a brick cottage. Downstairs, especially near the door, you can feel cold drafts. This is just the nature of the accommodation. But, and it's a big but, the owners are totally on it. They provide powerful electric heaters, and we found putting one on warmed the main living space up quickly. It's a small compromise for such a unique stay. In spring or summer, I imagine this would be a non-issue. So, our final verdict. For around £150 a night, the Daisy Decker delivered a thrifty, fun and utterly memorable holiday for five. It had the practicalities we needed and the novelty the kids adored. Remember to message them on Facebook to book, and if you're looking for other options, they have caravans, touras and tent pitches. Some are pet friendly, and we did imagine this would be an ideal base for exploring the East Coast. If you stayed somewhere quirky and budget friendly for a family of 5, let us know in the comments below. We're always looking for ideas. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful and subscribe to follow our Thrifty Family Holiday series. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next adventure. Where are we going, driver?
You need the ticket.
Thank you. You need the ticket?
Daddy,